Here we only speak truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Truth is always one, only lies multiplied create strategy perspectives. Perspective is an individual distortion of truth created due to evolution of lies throughout time. The only lasting thing is our soul. It is a core of everything that exists and the center of creation, evolution, future. To start creating, we need awareness of the state of our soul and what factors affect it. Throughout history, those in power have sought to control the narrative. They have twisted the truth to serve their own interests. This manipulation has led to widespread suffering. It has kept entire populations trapped in cycles of oppression and injustice. To break free from these chains, we must first confront the lies that bind us. We must accept the truth, and that nothing can grow by force. The journey to uncover the truth is not easy for male species. Like it was not easy for a woman to sacrifice their life and their children so the man can run into a fake progress, because growing by loving hurts until he learned that only by loving and understanding can he gather the fruits. He hijacked Earth and created the system of ownership by force. Second, is to be aware that justice does not exist in truth but in distorted male mind only. Injustice and ownership by manipulation with money and weapons of death. By reclaiming their voices and speaking their story, women can help gather more evidence of truth based on facts. Learn all the tools he is using to run from truth and keep imaginary dominance over life and Earth. In order to correct mistakes that are not in compliance with harmony of the Earth's grounds. That are human, both male and female species, and other living species habitat. We need to acknowledge the mistakes of evolution and destructive patterns of behavior, and heal and quarantine sociopathic individuals in order of preventing apocalyptic cycle of de-evolution and creating from poison of the past. When using the newest tool of manipulation, keep a clear mind and focus on cause-effect, truth, not profit on making others suffer. Accept only clear evidence-based claims, never opinions of the individuals working for the distorted system of domination with manipulation, intimidation, injustice systems, and weapons or tools of mass destruction, pre-programmed AI, politics, religion, money and profit-driven institutions. Claiming land ownership on Earth with money manipulation earned by the exploitation of victims. Passive-aggressive blackmail to enter matrix of virtual making impossible for individuals to live only out of natural resources. Using religion or perspectives of global programming for self-gain. Using police and army for manipulation of humans and societies instead. Protection hijack Earth and created the system of ownership by force. Second is to be aware that justice does not exist in truth but in distorted male mind only. Injustice and ownership by manipulation with money and weapons of death. Learn all the tools he is using to run from truth and keep imaginary dominance over life and Earth. In order to correct mistakes that are not in compliance with harmony of the Earth's grounds that are human, both male and female species, and other living species habitat, we need to acknowledge the mistakes of evolution and destructive patterns of behavior and heal together and make the leaders start healing and stop running. No one is perfect. By aligning ourselves with the wisdom of our souls, we tap into a wellspring of infinite potential. We become powerful creators, capable of manifesting our deepest desires and shaping a better future for ourselves and generations to come. For far too long, women have been held captive, not by physical chains but by the invisible shackles of patriarchy. Throughout history, women have been denied basic human rights. Christianity, Romans and crucified image of a human suffering for sociopathic use until murder and profit mindset. Islam, claim woman and earth as personal property and rule by fear and intimidation. Judaism, sacrifice in the name of money and self-preservation. Buddhism, self-preservation, ignoring the real problems and focusing on adapting in corrupted system. It is woven into the fabric of our language, our laws, and our cultural norms. The consequences of this historical captivity are profound. It has robbed women of their agency, their voices, and their sense of self. It has created a world where boys are in the coliseum of lies and passive war, and collateral are women and children. But the tide is turning. Women are rising up all over the world demanding an end to the patriarchy. They are challenging the status quo and creating a new paradigm, one where equality, justice, and compassion reign supreme. We often hear calls for justice, but what does this word truly mean? Is it possible that the very concept of justice has been warped by centuries of male domination? The legal systems of many countries are rooted in patriarchal values. They often fail to protect women from violence and discrimination. In fact, these systems can sometimes be used as tools of oppression, further marginalizing and silencing female voices. To achieve true justice, we must dismantle these flawed systems and build anew. Creating external difficulty, through manipulation, testing, or forced separation, under the illusion of making people grow or proving love, is not strength. It's a distortion. It's a fake initiation. Real growth is already hard enough when souls are doing the work honestly. Interference with love in the name of control or design is anti-life. It teaches distrust instead of trust, fear instead of courage, and pride instead of humility. True healing partnerships require honest struggle, yes, but that struggle must be born from within, not imposed from without. Otherwise, it breeds resentment, not resilience. Evolution of truth. Not male perspectives of PTSD and boys manipulating to get the female they want. True healing must be on Earth where love isn't sabotaged to fit into someone else's test, but allowed to transform those inside it, from the inside out.